According to Hunter, he nearly put Fury away when they collided in the amateurs. Hunter felt robbed by the judges in that fight. He's confident in his ability to finish Fury off in the pros. If I could choose, if I could choose to fight any of the top guys, it would be Fury. I've already been in the ring with him as an amateur. I had to fight him, and I fought very well. He was out on his feet, but the judges gave him the victory. But I definitely did a lot more damage. We were supposed to fight again, but he supposedly got injured. I would have to fight him. But what? I would love to fight him. I would absolutely if I had to fight him, I would be absolutely comfortable doing so. I've got his number. I would stop him. Hunter is promoted by Eddie Hearn, who also handles WBO, IBF, WBA, and IBO heavyweight champion Anthony Joshua. There was mutual respect after our fights. We saw each other before a few times, but didn't say anything to each other. After that, we found respect, Hunter said. I would love to fight AJ. He showed me a lot in his last fight because there was a lot of pressure on him, which I can only imagine. He did what he was supposed to do, which tells me that he has grown. That inspires me to fight him. He will continue to do exceptionally well in his career. I don't think he should fight me. He can't beat me at that game. The law is to fight the boxers and box the fighters. One is the boxer and one is the fighter. I would be the boxer. Okay, that's almost Wilder-esque. I don't think he would fight me with the style that he used to beat Ruiz. He can't beat me at that game. The law is to fight the boxers and box the fighters. One is the boxer, one is the fighter. I would be the boxer. Oh, so he's saying that Joshua would have to fight him and not box like he did Ruiz. Do I agree with that? Joshua couldn't box me. He would have to fight me because I'm the boxer. So he would have to be the fighter. Don't box the boxer. He's saying he's the better boxer. James, is Michael Hunter the better boxer betwixt the two?
He's the better boxer when it comes to smaller people, but a bit with a height advantage and it comes into place, then you got to give it to a taller man usually.
Yeah. I don't know. We're talking about Joshua now. I don't know if he's gonna outbox Joshua. In fact, I'll say no. On the strength of Joshua's last fight, I say no, James.
So you've already basically seen that fight because Michael Hunter and Povetkin are very similar fighters.
Yeah.
And you saw how that one went.
Yeah, doesn't prove anything guaranteed, but it shows tendencies.
Yeah.
Shows tendencies.
Exactly.
Big boys boxing. Is Hunter the better boxer betwixt he and Joshua?
Well, yeah, I think James kind of hit the nail on the head then. He can be the better boxer against somebody who's a similar size than him.
Yeah.
But I can't see him outboxing Joshua after that performance that Joshua put out last time. I think the only chance Hunter would have of beating Joshua would be him being the fighter.
Yeah.
He's got a lot quicker feet than Andy Ruiz.
Yeah.
His hands aren't as fast, but he's just as technical when he gets inside. He moves his head a lot better. He's got a lot more that Andy Ruiz doesn't have when it comes to footwork and movement. But it kind of evens out because he hasn't got that blistering hand speed. So could he do the damage to Joshua if he got inside? Possibly not. So, and as for him talking about he would beat Fury, I think he's kidding himself there, man. A 6'3" fighter trying to get inside on somebody with a good jab who's 6'9" and good feet. Not going to happen, man. He fought Joshua in the amateurs. He fought Tyson in the amateurs, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right, Tyson.
and did okay. But that was the amateurs. Tyson's come on a long way since then. It's been a long time too. So, it's pretty laughable coming from Hunter. And I respect Hunter at the same time. I think he's a much better fighter than what he did in the ring against Povetkin a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
If they rematched, I think Hunter would win that fight. But I don't think he's that much better than Povetkin.
Who did you have winning that fight?
I actually had Hunter winning that 116-112, but I wouldn't argue with the draw because there was so many swing rounds there. Hunter didn't pour it on as much as he usually does, so it was really hard to score some of those rounds.
Yeah, it was difficult. I had Hunter winning by 1 round.